Well, the deals appear too good to be true. Airfare at unbelievable prices. As any traveler knows, though, there's usually a big difference between the advertised airfare and what you actually pay. Now, Ottawa is weighing in, telling airlines today it's time to get real. Honest pricing is the new edict, but as the CBC's Kurt Williams reports, it may be a little while before it takes off.
$69 Vancouver to London return. Sounds too good to be true because it's not true.
Obviously your HST and obviously landing to and from that airport.
Landing fees, taxes, fuel surcharges jack up the price by about $500.
Brings you to $591.71 inclusive of taxes.
For years, airlines have been allowed to advertise this way, and consumers don't like it one bit.
It is better to include the whole amount so that it's clear for the customer.
I felt like I was having something put over on me. That the price is not the price.
Travel agencies like Flight Centre tried to advertise the full price, but because airlines didn't have to, inquiries dropped off by 50%.
If certain competitors don't have to do it and others do, it's just not fair.
That's all going to change. After 4 years of having a law on the books, Ottawa is finally going to drop the regulations to ensure airline advertising is accurate. But why the delay? Because Canada wasn't willing to lead the way.
Europe and the United States have moved forward with regulations similar to those that we are announcing today, meaning that we are now in a position to impose the rule on a level playing field.
In fact, Canada lagged behind. The U.S. Department of Transportation slammed Air Canada for its advertising in the American market, saying when passengers buy an airline ticket, they have a right to know how much they will have to pay. It fined Air Canada $50,000. The Competition Bureau in Canada has never taken a Canadian airline to task for misleading advertising. And it will be a while before airlines will have to comply. It'll be a year before the regulations are in place.
And that brings us to tonight's checkpoint question. What do you think of the move toward honest pricing in airline tickets? I'd like to know what you think. You can tweet us at @CHEK_news on Facebook, facebook.com/CHEKnews, or email checkpoint@cheknews.ca. And tonight's web poll question, it's one of the busiest travel times of the year. Are you planning on flying this Christmas season? To vote, you can go to our website, cheknews.ca. Here's what some of you had to say.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Why not? I mean, basically it's honest for everything else, isn't it? Why shouldn't airlines also be honest?
We do get gouged with add-ons and add-ons on a regular basis, so yeah, I think the consumer needs to know what they're getting for their price. Absolutely.
I think it's great. I mean, you get the price, like you know what you're going to be paying for, and you don't have to be worried about the extra $100 or $200 that you're spending, and you know like what your price range should be.
And here are some of your responses from social media. Christy says, making decisions with all the information? What a novel concept. I'm totally for it. David writes, I hope it's the start of a trend. Detailed disclosures of all business and service will show how much consumers are gouged. Ron emails, sounds good as an idea, but I cannot see the airlines taking responsibility for multiple fees and unexpected changes that are not in their control. And the answer to tonight's web poll question, are you flying this Christmas season? Well, overwhelmingly, most of us say no. Almost 80%, 21% say yes, they are using the airlines this Christmas. And that is tonight's checkpoint.